Hello, today is Radio Seku. We have a guest today. Our guest is SERAH Khanyereri. She's from Kenya, and she's a golfer. She wants to be a professional golfer one day. And at the present time, she's a student in New Jersey at Raritan Valley Community College. That's the Division III golf program. Hi, Sarah. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you, Seku. How are you?
Sarah, welcome to Seku Radio. And we are speaking to many people around the world today. And welcome to Seku Radio. We're going to ask you, before we start, to introduce yourself to our listener. Can you do that, please?
Yeah, cool. So my name is SERAH Khanyereri. I was born and raised in Nairobi, Kenya. I have been raised by a single mother. Her name is Gladys, so wonderful mom, along with two siblings. And I attended a school called Jamhuri for elementary level and a high school at Upendo Secondary School when I graduated in 2017. Yeah.
Okay, Sarah. So let's go back to how you got into golf. How you got into golf in Kenya.
Well, it was an interesting story. So I began golfing in 2012 under mentorship of Maliaka Rose, and the name of the academy goes by Maliaka Golf Academy, which later on this last year was changed to African Golf Program. And I first saw Rose Naliaka one day when she came to Jamhuri Primary School to pick out girls. She thought she was only interested in tall girls, and by then I was so tiny. So I was left out. And that was, the next time I saw the girls narrating stories about how the program is run and how things go on there, I was kind of moved, and I just wanted to try out, because many stories came with girls. Some of my friends were telling me that the game is boring. Some were like, this game is really good. We get free lunch and all that. So being a kid, I was like, maybe it's a high time I try something, and I gave it a go. And when I got to the academy, Rose, she didn't actually recognize me very fast. I just went there, looked at how people were hitting the balls, and I was like, I want to try this. So I sneaked in, tried it, and she saw how good I was just hitting the balls. So she took an interest in me and gave me some lessons. From there, that's how it all started. Yeah.
Okay, let me go back to the story again. So Rose Naliaka is the head of the program, girls program in Nairobi, right?
Yes, she is.
So she went to visit your school, which is a primary school, to pick up only tall girls, right? But
yes, that's
you were not qualified because you were not tall, right?
Yes.
Then you sneak in one day, and you went to the academy yourself. You sneaked in among the girls to hit the golf balls.
Right.
Well,
yes,
how
that's
did
what
you?
I did.
First, how did you learn how to golf? And second, how did you sneak in?
Well, just learned it the very first day that I hold that club, the golf club. But before that, I had never gotten an interest in. I didn't even know how the game goes. So just from watching how people were hitting the ball from the range, gave me an interest. I was just interested to know how I can hit that ball and like get it there. So good thing when I took the club and hit several shots, and Rose was like, she came closer to me and asked me how, why I was there without her permission. Like, she tried to like know me more, and she was like, come the next Saturday, we can work out things. So that's how it all started. I don't know if I answered your question the right way.
Right. So Rose figured out that you had sneaking into her program. But once she saw you hitting, and she was interested in your hitting, then she decided to let you go on with the program, right?
Yes.
And then what's the next story? After you got invited to join the program, how often were you able to go to this program a week?
Well, okay. The initial days were like every weekend, Saturdays, mostly Saturdays. So kids will come up, the ones she had selected, and we could do range, go partying, and when she saw the interest in me day by day, she kept on like following up. Even when I missed a session, she would give me a call like, "Where are you? Why didn't you come this Saturday?" And after doing more Saturdays, she was like willing to sacrifice some of her Sundays to take me out on the golf course and like go on the golf course, see how the training is going on. And from there, I improved in a rapid way. Like, I wasn't even expecting it. Little did I know that I was opening up doors, and I got to play some tournaments back at home, and I was winning, and that was motivating to me because the prizes were all worth it. I had never seen that before, and when I took the prizes home, my mom was like, "Wow, I didn't actually think this game would bring so much joy to you." So she started to motivate me as well. My family has been there, and yeah, it has just been a great experience so far.
So Rose get to practice with the girls on Saturdays, but when she find out that you were talented, she started giving you lessons on Sunday, extra lessons on Sundays, right?
Right.
And then you start playing tournament, then you start winning tournaments, right? Interesting. So what's the name of the golf course you practice on in Nairobi? Seku Radio listener, we are talking about Nairobi, Kenya. As I mentioned before, SERAH KHANYERERI is from Kenya. Capital is Nairobi. So what is the name of your club, your golf club in Nairobi?
Well, I'll tell you this. It was an interesting part that I have left out. So after, the name of the golf club is called Royal Nairobi Golf Club, and they gave me a sponsor. Yeah, and they gave me a sponsor due to the way I was performing. They came to the academy and talked to Rose about it, and that's when they were like, we can give you a membership at our golf club. So very much thanks to them, and so grateful that they gave me the opportunity. Yeah.
So because of your good performance, the Royal Nairobi Golf Club gave you access to the facility.
Right.
Right. This is under the cover of the Golf Academy, right?
Right. Yes.
Right. Okay. So how many tournaments were you able to play a year?
Wow. There were a bunch of them. There were many numbers, but just to name a few, was the Limuru Ladies Open. Played the KLGU, which stands for Kenya Ladies Golf Union Stroke Play Championship, and Windsor Ladies Open, Kabete Ladies Open, that was the recent one, and Golf Park. There were a lot of them, like Mombasa. Mombasa is normally ladies will go there during August, and like you compete among as many regions, and it was a success all the way. Yeah.
Now let's go back to the Golf Academy, Rose Golf Academy. What was the routine there? When you go to this Golf Academy, how many hours did you spend there?
So you get there, she was saying, like, you need to be there by 9, and
9 a.m. Okay.
9 a.m. Yeah, and the determination that I had, she could find me there around 7:45. I'm already there waiting for her to arrive with her car. And for me, getting there was, you had to like take a public means and like get yourself there on time. So yeah, it was.
Yeah.
And she was doing a way of giving back to the community. So I really salute her for that. Every time we finished up the training, that's around 2 p.m. She would take the responsibility of dropping the kids, the students, back to their homes with the van she had.
So, my understanding, you're practicing from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m., right?
Right.
All right. 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Now, how this was divided during the day? How many you work on putting, chipping, driving range? How these were divided? Tell me how they organized the practice to practice from 9 to 2.
So she would start with the short game, putting. You putt for an hour and go to the chipping green, do your chipping for at least another 1.5 hours. Then you go to the range. That's when she follows up, like, because she has many of the kids around, so like each and every student had to get a portion of her lesson, because she couldn't like just put you all in a line and then teach everyone, like so she had, if she's dealing with one student, she will deal with her like for an hour and then leave you to do the next step, and then she joins you later. She had a number of kids, 30. When we were starting, we were 30 of us. So yeah, and once I started to like progress, she would pay much time to me, like give me extra lessons like going to the golf course.